Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Northwestern has the kickoff team on the field as we're about ready to start. He'll bring it out. It's Gresham. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Buffaloes offense will have the football first. And, Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover him, take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him. Sometimes you play zone. Mix it up. Give different.
There he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Lewis to throw. Rushes on him. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up. You're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Back to pass on second down. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. He wants to throw it. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. The Buffaloes will punt it away on fourth down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. So the Northwestern Wildcats offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Moves away as he feels pressure. Going to try to get it himself. Keeps it and gets past the chains. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Here's a heat. Creates a little room. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Looking to the big tight end. Working the middle. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Wildcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Dances away. He wants it all. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Wildcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just...
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And it's 3rd and goal, and listen, you're throwing for it. I get it, but we got to understand the shortness of the field down here and what I can get off quickly. I can't take sacks. I want to give myself that opportunity on 4th.
Looking for the end zone. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lewis wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Buffaloes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Anderson. Breaks into the open. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out and in position, and the running back sold it too.
Going for it all. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
The offense is trying to put the defense on their heels. On the 2nd play of the drive, they completed a big one. And on the 3rd play, they take another shot. Didn't come up with that one, but wouldn't surprise me if they tried again here.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Northwestern making quick work on this drive. Just keep slinging it. With the catch, it's Anderson. Touchdown, Wildcats! A great catch and run for 6. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers slipping out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Lewis to throw. Puts it out of the air. Changing on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to buy time. And the defense, got him at the 27.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And this defense picking up right where it left off. Last week put a great game together. Really shut down an opponent. Now you can tell, man, they're going to make you earn everything you get. And this offense is going to have to find a way to find some holes because we haven't seen them the last couple weeks.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. They go to the ground. He has the first and still on his feet. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Got it in the middle, it's Miller. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. The RPO, fire complete to the left. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska, once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school.
And that's a live ball behind the line. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Lewis wants to pass. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. That'll bring him to within 4. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive.
Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
I mean, good news here. They get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision.
They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these all.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Now he's going to break the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, being the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable. Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Lewis to throw. Almost a D-lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down, and now they have to make a call. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this.
Turning it on! They'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown on this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Incomplete. Offense facing 4th down.
On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. Throws to the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That one hurts. They thought they'd move the chains on 4th down. Instead, they back up. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. Lewis wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line, it's Miller. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's got his man. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado!
Love the play design on offense because you get your playmaker, the guy you want with the ball in his hands. You get him open, easy throw for the quarterback. Receiver does the rest, put 6 up on the board.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UAB is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Roddy White should never be counted out of any game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to TCU. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Wildcats, now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Buys a little time. Going right and going deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
And I expect them after that incompletion to go for it here on 4th down again. I know they're in their own end of the field right now, but we talked to the coaching staff coming into this one. They said, we are going to be...
He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Lewis to throw. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's got it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying to run it in. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3 ball here before the break. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the 2nd half. There he goes! He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On the move and looking deep. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Throwing on the run. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. Touchdown, Northwestern. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain in the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you can tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. They'll leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Grabbed over the middle. It's Atkins. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. And the Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. Quick completion on the out route. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running back searching for a hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Wiggins. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Lewis wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
The big fella. I know this is not in his job description to pick off passes, but the eye-hand coordination, able to get his big paws up there, stabs it out of Aaron. It was like he was almost surprised he had the football. Just start rumbling and stumbling once he had possession.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. Northwestern will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. It's Williams. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Buffaloes line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Northwestern offense returns to the field, and this one will be for no gain.
Great job at contained by this defense, and in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic, and that's exactly what happened there.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Anderson with the carry. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Northwestern moving the ball expeditiously. They'll run the counter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I think a lot of times when offenses run these counters, you're going to fake one way, right? Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly, get behind those pullers, you got a chance to get in the backfield, just like right there, and create a TFL.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Final play of the quarter coming. They'll try to power their way ahead. They bring him down. He's got a 1st down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. They'll ride the hot hand. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He caught it. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. Northwestern will line up with a 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Northwestern!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up. And getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Bringing it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They'll send the back in motion. Lewis to throw. Whips it out in the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
And the Buffaloes come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Miller. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They just keep firing. Finds his tight end.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Buffaloes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Sure hands, it's Anderson. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the 1st down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Makes a pass to Marker. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Wildcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to. A little salt in the wound. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Fires to the tight end. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
Really nice job there of the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down, setting up 1st and goal.
bulldozes his way through. Touchdown, Wildcats. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Western Michigan rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Lewis wants to pass. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Williams. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Miller. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Buffaloes want to crank the tempo. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Wiggins.
Screen pass just not working there. And you figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Touchdown, Buffs!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. The hands team able to secure that football, and with that, should have secured a victory.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Northwestern Colorado 17.
Coming out with it, it's Gresham. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Lewis to throw. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock strikes 0 here in the